All right. Let's do it. Let's start our one-on-one session.
Let's go. I'm ready.
You know what's going to be super weird is tomorrow I'm going to look different because I'm going to shave my head. So, just a weird stream. Okay, here we go. So we're live. So let's go ahead. Let's just start you on the bridge. All right. We'll say you're there and you have. So we'll do a little bit of role play also, and then we'll get to your stuff. Okay.
Okay.
So you're on the bridge and it's late. Everybody else is asleep or they're like in the lounge area, like watching TV or something. You know what I mean? It's just you, and you're thinking about your meeting with Gold Plate Man, and his words are just repeating themselves in your mind. Go check it out for yourself. Go there and check it out for yourself. You know, like you're just rethinking that whole meeting in your mind. And we'll say you have like your credit stick or something and you're just fidgeting, you're just flipping it in your fingers as you're sitting in the pilot's chair, staring out into space. What would you like to do? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to cut to you yet. I'm sorry. You hear the doors open behind you. You look up and you look behind you and it's Sam. And he looks clean. He looks showered. He's got a change of clothes on. Like, he looks pretty good.
He has my old freebooter on.
Yeah, so he has, like, your old freebooter armor on. And he kind of walks in and he glances around and he touches, like, the different consoles and the chairs and just is moseying about. Looks like he's trying to get your attention.
Like, glad to see you out and about, Sam. What brings you to the bridge?
Captain. Roll sense motive. Let me get that up. I'm way out of whack here. Okay. So you get the feeling that he's having a hard time. He's having a hard time talking to you. Like, he's not used to talking to people. So he's fumbling over his words. He's like, and he seems really nervous.
I'm like, you want to know why I like this ship so much, Sam?
Why is that?
Well, to me, it feels like a new beginning. Feels like a second chance, you know?
He smiles when you say that, and he says, I appreciate taking me aboard, Captain.
Do I have a drink near me? Would I have something with me?
Would you? That's up to you.
Yeah, I would think so if I'm up there contemplating.
Yeah, we'll say you have like 2 fingers of scotch or something.
Yeah. I would raise it when you say that, and I would take a sip.
Okay. He says, Captain, I want to come out with you guys. I want to see the world. I want to see what I've been missing. Please don't keep me cooped up in here.
Well, I hear what you're saying, Sam. And you know, safety is the number one rule about this ship. That's what keeps us together. Are you trying to say we can trust you, Sam?
I know I have to get clean, Captain, but I feel like I would go crazy in here, just alone all the time. I have Skit, but you know, he needs to go home eventually.
Does Skit want to go home?
Do you have many dealings with Skittermanders, Captain?
No, I've never met them.
Okay. We'll say he sits down.
Or interacted with them.
Okay. As you're saying that, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
He sits down in the scanner's chair, and we'll say you guys are like looking at each other from across the bridge. But you're able to talk in a normal voice, like you're able to just have a normal conversation. So he sits down in a scanner's chair and he says, it's in their blood to be helpful, and I think he saw that I was in a bad place, and his intuition kicked in to help. And as soon as I'm clean and in the clear, I think he would want to go home.
It sounds like you owe him a debt, and you wish to honor that. I can respect that.
I want to see him home safely, wherever that is. I don't know if he has anything less left on Vesk, in the Veskarium, but I want to see him get set up and be able to live his life the way he wants to.
I'll nod. An affirmation. As far as you leaving the ship, I think we'll discuss that before we leave. You'll have my word before we leave, and that'll be up to your sessions you have with Dr. Slow.
I understand.
It's kind of how we did it before on the silo, and I'll, there's order.
I never set foot there, but I can appreciate that. I understand.
So if you weren't on the silo, I didn't think I knew you before. Where were you before that? Does that mean you were aboard the cargo hold?
Yes, I was on the Hyperion, and I was in the cryo chamber when the ship exploded. That's what I'm told anyway. I mean, it's not that I remember anything from that.
Right. I mean, that... can I roll to remember how many years ago that was?
Yeah.
Was that wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom's fine. I mean, it's your own past.
Well, I could just be vague. It's fine.
10-ish.
10 years ago?
Yeah,
I
but
thought we were cryo frozen for 50.
No, I retconned that.
Okay.
So you guys weren't cryo frozen. You were under.
Right.
You were under for 5 years.
Okay, so we still aged.
You still aged. That's correct.
Okay. All right. That's good to know.
Yeah. You should be 5 years older.
Right. I'll say. Right. It feels, like a decade ago. I know the feeling.
So he starts tapping the side of the sensor monitor with his 2 fingers. Roll sense motive again.
Oof, that's good.
Yeah, that is good. He seems like he wants to say more. Like he wants to open up more.
I'm gonna walk over to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn on the sensors, and I'm gonna be like, "Have you ever used one of these before?"
No.
Can I do a computers check to pull up just a broad?
Yeah, easy.
And I'm just gonna point out different parts going on to him,
Okay, yeah, so you just spend a few minutes teaching him the sensors?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll intelligence. Oh. Yeah, you don't pick up on it.
That's okay. I want to do something in response.
Sure.
As we're going through it, and I'm teaching him stuff, I'm gonna shut it off and then turn it back on, and then be like, "Now you try it."
Okay. So he isn't necessarily super good with computers.
That's okay.
Okay, so you pick up that Sam is really smart.
Yeah.
Almost instantly. Like, you're teaching him this, and he does everything you teach him how to do instantly. So you can tell he's sharp as a whip. Sharp as a whip? Smart as a whip? I don't know what it is. You can tell he's
attack.
There you go. You can tell he's super smart.
Yeah, I got you. I'm like, Sam, you might even be picking, or you might even be taking over for the doctor here on sensors.
Well, I did, Captain. That brings me up to another point I wanted to make and talk to you about. I graduated from MIT with a manufacturing engineer's degree. But that was mostly because of my father. And you feel that. You know what I mean? Because you almost have that exact same background. Or that's almost the exact same reason why you got into that too. And he says, but my true love was before that. I spent my nights in college as an EMT. And I think I can contribute to this ship, Captain, if I've given the opportunity.
We don't, as far as healing goes, we really only have what knowledge we can scrub together and that of which mulch can provide. But we don't have anybody that can do surgery or even implants, and I'll kind of like tap onto my arm.
Yeah, he looks at your arm and he says, the work is magnificent, Captain.
Yes, I was lucky. But it's been kind of hard to find people that can do it, everywhere. If we could do it on this ship, I think it'd be good for the whole crew.
Well,
you sound like you'd be resourceful.
I would need to brush up on some things, but I'm open to it. If it will let me stay on the ship. I have nowhere else to go, Captain.
No, I understand. Give me a second. I'm trying to spice it up.
Okay.
So I got some stuff recently. I don't think I can do anything with that. I'll hand him my tablet.
Okay.
And be like, well, how about for now you can use this and do your own research. You can see what we have in the ship and what tools you might have. Maybe you can find how to use those for now and possibly what we could use in the future.
Okay.
Also, I want you to bring this up to Dr. Slow. It might be good for your therapy.
He nods at you when you say that. And he says... He doesn't say anything else. He gets up and we'll say he shakes your hand. And he thanks you and he walks out. So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna sip my scotch and then I'm gonna go back to the bridge.
Okay.
And to the captain's console. And I'm gonna pull up the blueprints and stuff for the heist.
Okay. I don't have those ready, FYI.
Nope, it's fine.
Okay.
We're just walking through it.
All right. So you pull them up. And it's so the prison it's circular. It kind of looks like.
You don't have to describe it.
Oh, okay.
You can, I'm just pulling it up for theatrics. This
gotcha.
is what my character is doing right now. This is what I'm back to focusing on.
All right, so you pull it up and it shows you like spinning around a couple of times, and then we can cut. Do you want to cut away?
No. I'm gonna. Is it okay with you if I take a look at the stuff that I have in my droid?
Yeah, if you want to do that right now, we can do that. Do you have it all here with you?
Yeah. Damn. Here, hold on. Let me try and fix this. There we go. Oh, maybe.
I mean, it looks better, but
Maybe I need to put something up behind this wall.
I don't know. It's weird. Get you like a nice hentai titties poster back there or something.
Alright. So, I think I want to look up for a job.
Like a...
Or put out a flyer.
Okay, so you want to hire somebody.
No, for a job that I want to conduct for a design.
Oh,
so
you want
I want to look up... Yeah, I want to look up the prison that I'm sitting here looking at the schematics for.
Okay.
And I want to see... who would I have to send like a design to for their like security? And here's my thought.
Okay.
I'm thinking of trying to design one of the drones, right, with the stuff I have, but I want to design it as like a security drone for that company, and just do the design. They would do the supply and stuff. I wouldn't build them, but I would build them a prototype.
Okay. Are you trying to get like a meeting with them or something? So you're gonna build them a prototype?
I don't know.
And then what do you want to do?
I don't know.
Okay.
I want to build the prototype and provide them with the designs. That's what I want to do for my job for the next 3 days.
Okay.
For the rest of my time doing that. So I could even just use that money provided to just build a drone for them as a prototype and send it to them. Or we could end up doing a meeting, I guess. We could see how everybody else feels about that.
Okay. So let's start off with... So the name of the company that runs security there, that's what you want to know?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Put me on the... Holy shit. That's put me on the spot.
I know. I wanted to tell you before this, but you wanted to go do it live.
Doing it fucking live. Okay. What's a cool sci-fi security name?
Protocol.
Hold on a second. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't sweat.
Okay.
Don't sweat. All right. I'm gonna figure it out right now.
Easy.
I gotta take notes on this.
Weren't expecting that, were ya?
Nope. How good? I wouldn't be a good, DM if I didn't have to do stuff on the fly. Safeguard.
Yeah, no. Ooh, okay.
Safeguard is the name of the company.
All right.
Let me make sure I write that down. Safeguard. Safeguard.
All right.
Company that runs security on CMP. Okay. Got it. We're good. We rolling. I'm in love with a stripper. Okay. Safeguard. So you want to build a prototype security droid for Safeguard.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make... With parts that you have, or you just want to give them plans for a droid?
I think I want to just give them plans. So I want to do the work to provide them, with the design for it. And then I could build them a prototype. I mean, the one that I want to build myself will be very similar to that design, but I'll do other things to it.
Okay. So let's see. All right. Go ahead and make an engineering check.
So I would be using the parts I have right now to build my design, right? And then go and buy the materials to make like a knockoff version, basically.
Okay.
But a good version for them, right? For what they want. You want engineering?
Yeah, engineering.
Let's do it.
Holy shit, 36. Okay, so you build out the like the plans for it. Do you want to send those off, or do you want to build a prototype as well before you contact them?
Well, before I even send them designs, I would want to contact them for the job. I don't think I would provide them the plan, you know? Like, I would give them like this is what my design would look like in the highlighted points, but I wouldn't give them the blueprints to it, if that's what you're saying.
Okay. So they don't have any jobs open, so it's going to be kind of like a cold call.
Yeah.
So how much information do you want to provide? Is that your computer next to you?
Yeah.
It's not very.
I have this erased.
No, I mean I thought it was thicker than that. Is that a normal size case?
No, it's small.
I didn't know that. Is that okay?
Yeah. No, everything fit, dude. It's beautiful.
I mean, it's beautiful, but I thought it was a big case. I should have paid more attention.
No, it's super nice. It's exactly what I would want.
All right. Anyway, sorry about that.
We killed it.
We're
good.
You've seen my case, right?
I remember it. I mean, not crystal clear.
It's the biggest.
Big and black was what I was gonna say.
No, it's the biggest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Right? Like.
All right, so back to the game. Sorry about that. So it's going to be kind of a cold call. So what information would you want to provide specifically to send them to hook, line, and sinker them?
So I would give the name of the product Hive, and I would provide them like the computer countermeasures, the simplicity of like how small this thing is. It would have like an enhanced camera, and these things would be all programmed through a computer inside of them and linked together.
Okay, so the name of it's Hive, H-I-V-E?
Yeah, and they can be remotely used, like how I want to use mine.
So they're remote surveillance drones?
Right, exactly.
I don't know how to spell surveillance. Hold on. There it is. Give me some high level. What else would? So give me some high level features you would include.
So there could be like
in the email or whatever.
Okay, so they would all connect to like a charging station, which would just be like a cylinder that could, I don't know, hang on a wall, and these things all just like connect to it.
Okay.
Kind of like look like a beehive, you know?
How big are they? Roughly what size would you say?
7 inches.
7 inches wide?
7 inches long. These things are long and narrow. Well, it depends. Are you saying stored or open?
Open. Operational.
Oh,
operational
open?
Size. Like a basketball?
7 inches in diameter.
Like a women's, like a soccer ball?
Soccer ball, yeah.
Okay. Soccer ball size. And they have the camera attached to them?
Mm-hmm.
And a scanner?
Yes.
A scanner. Any weaponry or anything?
No.
No weaponry? What other...
I mean, are these things I should provide for the ones I designed for them?
Right, so we're talking about...
These things are surveillance. No, we're going to stick to our guns. We provide one very finite thing.
Okay.
I want them with long-range communications, because they can like Wi-Fi connect and ping to each other. Right?
Okay, so they'll be... Okay, that's not a problem. They're not going to be You can't put one on one planet and one on another planet and have them.
No.
But if they're within the same area, that'll be fine.
Right.
Okay.
So they're gonna just have upgraded Wi-Fi, basically. Is what I'm saying.
All right. Any other features?
Up to 48 hours of footage stored.
48 hours of footage stored. Okay. What problem of theirs are you trying to solve with this drone? We're making a resume for the drone right now.
Right. Yeah, I know. I understand.
Why would they want to buy this drone from you? Are these plans from you?
This would be to help keep their workers honest. I'm gonna say something like that.
So corporate security.
There you go.
Corporate security. Surveil employees. Okay. Anything else you want to add? Anything about yourself, maybe, or?
They also have an alarm.
Alarm system?
Mm-hmm.
Any anti-tampering system or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Well, what do you mean? They would have countermeasures. I already said that.
I missed the countermeasures. Countermeasures to combat what? Like hacking and stuff like that?
Yeah. To provide a secure network.
And secure network. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's a good list. Are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put shit. Should I act as if I'm GlobeTech? I think I just say that it's Gus Freslow, but I don't. Do I have a?
Have you done any research on GlobeTech?
No, exactly. That's why I'm kind of in a pickle.
Pickle. Pickle.
I'm gonna kind of catch this, and when I'm hashing all this out, and I'm gonna remember GlobeTech and what Drev was talking to her friend about, and I'm gonna give him an old goog.
All right. Who you googing? Sorry, Brendan said he put a looking emote in the thing, so I just wanted to say, hey, we're having a solo dowlow. Who we giving a goog? We giving Bidrock a goog? GlobeTech a goog. Okay. So it's really super easy to find information on GlobeTech. They're a huge agricultural conglomerate. They dabble in a lot of different things. Agriculture, they used to be like an aerospace company, and at some point in time they switched their entire focus to agriculture, and so most of the things that they build are agricultural type machines, like automated systems for that, and they have delivery systems and warehousing systems, and they offer data hosting and shit like that for agriculture companies. So that's what they kind of have now.
Okay.
So could your drone fit in that mold somehow? I think so. I say it's plausible.
To impersonate GlobeTech?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, so you're sending it as GlobeTech to.
Well, I want to look up GlobeTech and look for one of their designers.
Okay, so just like random engineer that works for them?
Yep.
Okay. Random human name. Fantasy name generators. This is the place I go. I should probably leave this lady some money. Real names. Fantasy names. Human. We're gonna go with he's gonna be Pakistani. Boom. No, he's not. I can't pronounce any of those. I know that's horrible of me. Okay. You find somebody.
All right.
Susanna Bender.
Susanna?
Yep. Bender.
Bender.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna jot that shit down. Man, you got me on the spot all night tonight. Globetech engineer. All right. So you fire that off?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, do you want to wait for a response or do you want to go do other stuff?
I
don't know that you'll get a response
know.
tonight. It might take them a couple days to get back to you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what else I would do. I don't know.
Okay. Do you have anything?
Am I not interacting with the other NPCs like our players, right?
Yeah.
We're staying away from that stuff.
We're staying away from that stuff. So, but if there's anything else you want to do, you're open right now.
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, so we end it there?
As far as the one-off?
Yeah. Or do you want to keep going?
Oh, no, I mean, I don't know. This is all on you, bro.
Why is it on me? It's all about you.
Well, I mean, I want to design... How many days are we going? Because I do want to design the android. Or not the android, the droid.
Okay, well, you already designed the droid, so you already have the specs for the droid. So if you want to build it, we can do that.
Oh, okay, yes, I would like to build it.
Okay, I would say you need about 2,000 credits worth of materials.
Oh, I already bought everything.
You already bought everything. All right, so never mind.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's way more expensive than that.
Okay. Go ahead
Yeah,
and make...
pricey.
Well, go ahead and make an engineering roll. Okay. So the downtime is about... So the rest of the downtime is about 3 days. It takes you about 3 days to finish it. We'll say you dedicate 4 or 5 hours a night to it. After being Captain Gus, you go and be Engineer Gus and you spend some time doing it. But yeah, you have the droid built. However, it's not programmed. So you'll have to do that work also.
Okay.
Is it going to be able to talk? Do you want it to have an AI or is it just going to follow commands?
I didn't get an AI yet. No. It just follows commands.
Okay, so go ahead and make a computers check. Okay. So I would say between those rolls, it takes you about the 3 days, but it's complete. And you got it tied to your little Pip-Boy thing.
Yeah, I actually got it stored into my
storage.
Yeah, my new storage on my arm.
Okay. Yeah, so he's in there. He can fit in there, and he pops out, and then he balloons up to a soccer ball size.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so he can. So you can have that when we play tomorrow.
Okay. So it looks kind of like I designed them to look like bees. Like they do make like a slight noise or whatever, but nothing like crazy.
So they kind of buzz a little bit?
Yeah, so they like expand out and they have more like wings and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Find a picture online
Okay.
that represents what you kind of want it to look like.
Awesome.
That way we can post that for everybody to see, so they all can kind of. You don't have to do that right this second if you want to take some time.
No, I
on
know.
that. But we're gonna start. We're gonna kind of wipe forward tomorrow on the 3 remaining days, unless there's something specific that people want to do. So I would say tomorrow you can have the droid as soon as we start.
Okay.
You should be fine. All right. I think. Is there anything else?
No.
All right. So we'll go ahead and end it there. We'll say you have your droid with you. Your droid's in your arm, but we're going to kind of start you in the same position we started you today. You're really thinking over that heist job. And you still haven't told the crew about it. So you're still kind of mulling that thing over, and we'll stop there. All right.